Hey there, this is Weeza, and welcome back to Repella Fella. The last episode was mainly the tutorial, and now we're going to actually continue on with the story. So this is heavily narrative-based, so I'm not going to be interrupting cutscenes or anything like that, so we're going to just progress with the storyline itself. Okay.
Don't want to wake those guys.
Nope. So we need to be
No
quiet
need to
here.
touch that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can get this lockbox open. I have changed it to the easy mode for this, because for some reason, until I get the hang of it, I'm just going to go through lockpicks like crazy. You're supposed to be able to just click on them. That's what it said. I actually watched the first video just a second ago just to find out. And yeah, for some reason it wasn't doing that. So you have to just move it across, but then you activate them as you do it. Okay, whatever.
Mine now.
Okay, we got a pistol. Sweet. What is this? No, let's leave that alone for now. Is there a sign here? There is, but I don't know what it says. Press the green button. You know, let's try it. Oops. Let's try it. There we go. That's what I thought. Cool. Excellent. Maybe those guys will help us out. So the Alt button shows you things that you can actually interact with. The yellow button will highlight areas to help you pass through the story. The blue dots will highlight most points of interest. You'll have to investigate them. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna take
this weapon. Huh?
a knife for every occasion.
Yeah, it looks that way. Oh, okay.
They're probably just full of cooking. I need keys, not pots.
Okay, so this is locked. I need to add a medic to the drink. I don't know what that means.
A ladle, coffee mug. I need keys, not pots. Looks foreign. A speaker or an intercom?
Maybe just walk in here? Well, I guess we're dressed for the occasion.
Wonder if these fellas are with those other guys from before. These guys have enemies. Must have run out of beds.
Ooh, lockpicks.
Yoink.
Not that I need them, but I am going to disable that. Let me go ahead and do it now. Yeah, I'm not sure if I got the hang of the lockpicks, but we'll figure it out. Manifest for train CC-14, supply delivery, departure 2000, inspect cargo, inspect crew, estimated arrival at Oatford 2030, departure at 2045, deliver contents for carriage A383, a designated stop. Okay, this is just nothing exciting. So it terminates at 2120, but I don't know what time it is. Do I have to listen to this now? Okay.
Привет. This is a reminder to all personnel to keep an eye out for deserters and escapees. Our rails run in parallel to many of the roads and pass throughout the state. It's not uncommon to see wanderers traveling these areas. If you sight any individuals on your travels, be sure to stop the train to question them briefly. You can start with a simple question, which is to ask if they know their current location. Every road sign is coded with a sector number to confuse fugitives unfamiliar with each territory. If the individual does not know the correct sector name corresponding to the number, you are authorized to take them into custody. Escort any and all captured individuals to your destination, where an MSS agent will examine them further. It is your duty to be watchful. Хорошего дня.
That's interesting. What is this? Bloody Ripper grip. Okay. Can we just keep going?
Might be able to. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, take that bottle. Can I take
Seems
the
like
cuppa?
he's a tea drinker.
Yeah, there's a weapon right there.
Wonder if these fellas are with those other guys from before. I really don't want to wake them.
Well, let's go. I guess ask this guy with a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Oi. Oi. Where are the keys to the jeeps?
Chains? I don't have any chains.
Jeeps. The jeeps. Where are the keys?
You want jeep? You're going for a ride? You should ask Fyodor. And he's finishing drinking tea. He will take you for a drive.
Probably a mistake, but we'll let him live. Oh, that'll work.
I'm gonna take. Let's see if I can find something to put.
Yeah,
into
gotta
this.
take his mug.
He's the only one with a cup of tea. Gotta get him away from here somehow. Dirty old ciggy butts. This seems to be the only guard drinking tea. How do I move him away from here?
Well, let's try this.
Better not touch that. They're mugs. I don't need them.
Okay. Epicac.
Like a cake. Perfect.
Nice.
This'll get him off his ass. Now, just gotta wake him up.
Let's see here. Can I just poke him? There you go.
Hopefully those car keys are on him.
Well, they're all violent, so let's throw them from the train. Someone's gonna end up seeing him, though, I'm sure. Wow, that's a great scene. Oh my god. Is it violent?
We have confirmation of multiple REAF casualties at the previous checkpoint. A medic reports seeing a man and a woman in the area shortly before we arrived. The woman is said to be wounded. Inspect all cars and keep an eye out for suspicious activity.
Got it. Time to go.
Посторонний! Тревога!
What's the matter? Did they see you?
You think?
Что с тобой такое? Ты должен был сделать всего один укол. Ну, блядь. What happened to your leg? Hey, you can't drive like this.
I'm alright, just...
You're going to crash. Let me drive.
Okay.
And with that, he had his first setback. Quite a painful one at that. But the adventure was just getting started.
Ah, that sound. Fuck. Ah, my head.
When's the bomb dodger getting out of bed?
Leave him alone. He cracked his noggin pretty fucking good.
Oh, how about I crack my noggin and sleep in for the rest of the week?
Why not make it a month? We could all do with a break from your whinging.
We made it to the Bushranger shack. Okay, let's chat with our new friend.
How's it going?
Привет.
So, how'd we end up here?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
After you crashed the car we had just commandeered, I managed to pull you out of the seat to drive. We're lucky the car worked at all. They would have been searching the area for hours. We went further into bushland. They could not follow.
Right, I get that, but what I mean is, how did we get here? You just found this place?
No, I know my way around the area. These people are my friends.
That train we were on, and all those people yesterday, they were soldiers. Who were they?
They are the RAEF. They control the entire region, the entire state. At one time, they almost controlled the entire country. It's best to avoid them.
Those people outside, who are they?
Bushrangers. Officially, we are nothing more than criminals. We do what we can to survive. Sometimes it means doing things you may not be comfortable with. You should prepare yourself for this.
These guys outside, are they gonna expect me to do anything?
We are all expected to do what we are best at. You may not like it, but if you don't serve a purpose, you will be forced out. And eventually you will end up in one of the colonies. Life for someone like you will not be easy there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Someone like me.
Hey, before you go,
Yeah?
after you shot me, why did you take me with you?
Oh, I didn't want to shoot you. I just felt like it was going to be either you or me. Anyway, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
I'm glad you didn't leave me there. Thank you.
Okay, let's see what we got in here. Got some more
I might
lockpicks.
use this later.
Ned's diary. Friday, June 2nd. Good news, we found out where the gun runners are operating. We followed the whirly-bird as best we could, but we lost it over the mountain. We kept going in that direction until we hit something. Then, there it was. Nothing special. Basically a 2-story house. We'll keep an eye on them for a few days and see how it all operates. June 10th. The plan's starting to fall into place. We picked up the gun runner who makes the trip every few weeks. He's a few cans short of a 6-pack, but with some encouragement, he confirmed where we could find the papers. June 14th. More good news. Alexandra returned. We figured out the final piece of the puzzle. The path up north won't be easy. Apparently, there are various regions that make travel lethal to any conventional method of transportation. Something about the terrain and noxious gases between here and there, among other things. This rover specified a town. Barca? Bardka? She pronounced it strangely, and a contact who can help with the trip. Supposedly, the contact is an American who can take you in any direction for a quick buck. Obviously not ideal, but beggars can't be choosers. We need to make it to the northern town in order to organize secure transportation to our final destination. From there, all that remains is getting inside. We should be able to follow up on the details we've received yesterday to get that sorted. Destination coordinates will be sent to any other rangers who want to tag along. Alexandra also brought a stray back from her recent outing. Might as well use this as an opportunity to put him through his paces. All right.
2073? Time really did go faster down there.
I think June 15th. It is a Thursday, in case you were curious. Eastern Bloc automobiles. How funny.
Pump action shotgun.
What, I just take this? No, I don't. Okay, fair enough.
It's that uniform she was wearing when I met her.
Put things back where you found them. Whoever took my knife again, without putting it back, you're gonna get a swift kick up the arse. I can't cut your dinners with the fucking butter knife. Return it. Okay. Reminder, it won't be long now. I'm off to get supplies this afternoon and we'll be back within the week. Alexandra is back early, so give her something to do. If anything happens, do your best to make it north. Pete. Okay, let's go outside. Okay, let's check out this hacking tutorial. Disconnected it. What? Oh, it's a memory game? Wonderful. Well, I suck at these. As you can see, I suck badly at these. So I did turn it to easy mode for the hacking because I ain't got time for this shit. And I'm just awful with that kind of stuff. Especially with the time and all that other stuff. But whatever. We're here for the story, not for the hacking. Okay, so I ended up opening this.
Some paperwork. It's been stashed here. It's
Right
an
in front of
invoice.
everyone.
I can't tell for what.
So I guess Garn is still around. Highly experimental, not recommended for use on conventional organic life forms, likely to result in disfigurement or death. Effects are irreversible, strictly for administration in cold environments, 5 degrees or below. The diminished initiation solution, or whatever it says. That's funny. Okay, here's the
I'll take that.
syringe. Mysterious syringe, yep. Okay, let's
I'll
take
take
this
that.
little screwdriver here. See what we can do with this.
I wonder if this works.
Nah, it's fucked.
Okay.
How's it going?
Pretty good, thanks, mate. I'm Henry. You feeling all right now?
Yeah, not bad. Is that my rifle?
Ah, yours, is it? She's a beauty, she is. I hope you don't mind, but I added a few bits and bobs.
No, I don't mind, as long as it still works.
Of course. Haven't seen one like this before. Where'd you get it?
My old man gave it to me. Used to belong to his old man. It's from the war.
From the war, huh? Mind if I take it with me later? Got to do a supply run soon.
Supply run?
Food, water, medical supplies. It's for the trip up to... You know what? If you stick around, you'll find out soon enough.
So I can't have it back? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's go ahead and take this.
June 14, 2073. Okay, buddy. Let's try again, shall we? We know almost everything about how you operate. All that's left are the coordinates and any identifying papers we can use. You tell me about those, and I'll leave you alone. How about it?
You're fucking dead.
I'm getting sick of playing this game.
I'll tell you, just stop.
Nobody's gonna find you out here, mate. Give it up.
The papers, the ID, there's a safe, a red safe in the basement.
Basement? Basement of where?
Where you found me.
You sure about that?
Come on, please, I swear.
Okay, that was the gun runner.
I don't think he's breathing.
Well, I suspect not. Okay, I actually got that one on the second
It's
try. Surprising. Oh, okay.
I'll take that.
Yes, please.
Meat hooks. How's it going?
Good morning.
Joey.
What'd this guy do?
Him? Ha! He had a bad attitude.
Is he dead?
Dunno. Don't care either, to be honest. But he had some interesting things to say about his mates. I was told you're off to meet them. You should go and talk to Pete about it. Over there, near the fire.
Will do.
Well, if I'm supposed to go right, I'm going left first.
Never thought I'd miss seeing rocks.
What?
Flowers, grass, weeds.
Did you know the ceramic pieces on a common spark plug can break tempered glass? It's true. The ceramic areas of a spark plug, also known as ninja rocks, are known to utilize the tensile stress found in tempered glass. When struck with ninja rocks, the glass instantly shatters. This makes ninja rocks a quick, silent alternative to other window smashing techniques. They are only known by this name because of their quiet but deadly role in burglaries and passing resemblance to the serial killer, a throwing weapon that is traditionally associated with ninjas. Interesting. I might be able to use that in my daily
or
life.
A towel, maybe.
Towley?
Never thought I'd miss seeing rocks. Good morning.
How's it going? You're the bomb dodger who was stuck underground, aren't you?
Yeah, sort of. Let me ask you a question, though. What is it you guys do here?
There's not much to it, really. We see something we like, and we take it.
I see. And are you helping to fight the Russians?
What do you mean by fight the Russians?
Well, I couldn't help but notice that they're sort of, overrunning the place. Isn't someone out there trying to stop them?
Well, it's not that simple. If we stop them, we'd lose all our border protection. Then we'd all be stuffed. We don't share love for one another, but we need them.
Border protection? By the Russians? For what? What's on the other side of the border?
It's bloody torture talking to you guys. There's a book around here and should explain it a lot better than I can.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, right. I'll leave
Do I
you
get a
to
beer with it?
Thanks. They must maintain that vehicle under there. There's a car on the other side of that. I don't want to open that. Tempting, but it looks a little old.
Okay.
Looks like a car or a truck battery. Bags of grain.
I don't see anything else.
It's a tree stump.
Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't even see this guy.
G'day.
Don't waste your breath. You won't get anything out of him. He hasn't said a word since he joined us. We're not even sure he can talk.
What's he doing up there?
He's the lookout. We're pretty safe this far out, but every now and then there's trouble. The law, bandits, critters. You'll know all about it soon enough.
Well, okay, moving on.
My clothes are already pretty dry. I don't know what that is.
Oi! Don't fiddle with that.
What is it?
We call it the Shroud. Helps hide the place from any passing planes, airships and that sort of thing. From up there, everything down here looks like bushland.
What happens without it?
Well, We have to pack up and move around more often, which is a fucking headache. Leave it be.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Everything looks and smells so fresh out here. How's it going there?
Look who it is. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. Are you in charge here?
Something like that. I'm Pete. This is Ned.
G'day.
I was told you're a bomb dodger.
Yeah, so I heard.
Stupid fucking name. Anyway, I don't care where you've been or who you are. So long as you're willing to pull your weight, you're welcome to stay. Which brings me to today's activity. Alexandra gave us a pretty good idea of where your skills lie, and we'd like to put them to the test.
What do you need?
Good attitude. Ned here is going to take you out for a drive. He'll let you know what you need to do. Do what he says, make it back in one piece, and you can call this place home. For now, anyway. If things go well, we won't be here much longer.
Okay, that sounds pretty fair.
And before you go, here, take this. It'll help you understand the way things work. We don't see many of you guys anymore, so we've only got this outdated version. It's probably better than the shit they had you learning in your hidey hole.
Bomb Dodger's Bible.
All right then, you better be off. And remember, do exactly as he says. You make it back and we can all get to know each other some more.
Let me know when you're ready.
Looks useful.
Looks like I need to read a book first. Go to the inventory. Yeah. The Bomb Dodger's Bible, a book to help newcomers familiarize themselves with how things work. Okay, how do I read it? Oh, there it is. Okay, the 15th edition. Wow. This is a very long book. Well, that's cool. Let's at least see how it starts. G'day, traveler. Or should I say, Bomb Dodger. In your hands is a guide to the world around you, written by me, Greg Kelly. You might ask yourself, how is this guide any different to the dozens of other books written over the years? Why should I care? The answer's simple. Unlike the rest of them, it was written by a bomb dodger. That's right. I too was once like you. This book documents my personal travels and experience. I've lived in towns, settlements, and cities, but I spend most of my time on the road. My guide will primarily focus on backwater trails, frontier outposts, and the wilderness. In your isolation, anything you've read, heard, or imagined is worth $3.50 of fuck all in this world, which is precisely why this guide is so useful. It'll provide you with the knowledge you need in order to survive in the harsh new reality. However, not all knowledge can come from a book, which is why you'll need to keep your ear to the ground, read things, talk to people, make choices, and most importantly, trust your gut. That's enough preamble. Let's get started. First of all, what the hell is a bomb dodger? It's the name locals gave you if you've found out you were tucked away safe and sound while they dealt with the shit and misery outside. It alludes to the fact that neither you or your ancestors had to suffer for survival. So then, what happened? When a bomb dodger first stumbles out of their hovel and into the light, the first question they'll generally ask is what on earth happened all those years ago? What went wrong with civilization? Why did generations of my family come and go in isolation? Why is everyone still fighting today? Unfortunately, no one has the answer. Well, that is, no answer anyone can agree on. Between newspaper articles, recordings, and written accounts, we have a pretty good idea of what caused the unending war, but there has never been a consensus between anyone calling the shots. Regardless, here's what I've managed to piece together over the years. In the Soviet Union, just over 100 years ago, 1968 to be exact, the largest nuclear power station triggered a meltdown. In the chaos, the Soviet Union, let's just call them Russians, was quick to blame foreign nations, caring about sabotage. Pretty soon, more and more power stations began to crumble and implode as thousands died in the resulting chaos. In just a few weeks, most of the place became uninhabitable. Radiation and other poisons soaked into the land. It eventually reached borders thousands of kilometers away. Most thought it was the electrical systems the Russians had created that led to their own downfall. Cheap materials, improper training, and disregard for human life. The Russians disagreed. A large chunk of people retreated into the wilderness. Others fled to nearby countries, as far as France and East China. Soon enough, the inability to deal with such a large-scale evacuation led to fighting breaking out all over the damn place. What happened in the weeks that followed is largely unknown. There were whispers that nuclear weapons had been used on a grand scale for the first time in history, but there was never any official word. The fighting got worse and everything escalated. The only relatively safe places were faraway island nations. Sometime in January of 1968, the Chinese and Russians reached an unknown agreement. Their boats departed from the south of China. The Russian boats, packed to the rafters with men, women, and munitions, headed to the north of Australia, the Chinese to the south. At the time, air travel was severely restricted and security along Australia's coastlines was largely non-existent. On the 15th of February 1968, the Russians put their plan into action. Nobody in Australia knew about what was about to befall them, and the communication had been cut with the outside world. The Russians wanted some of the largest uncontaminated landmass to themselves. Numerous air bases were attacked and large planes had been stolen. The planes had been loaded with Russian-made nuclear bombs. The plan was to drop them on the most major cities with as little structural damage as possible. They just wanted to, kill a few 100,000 people to let everyone know who was in charge. The bombs exploded and the result was an all-out world war, the unending war. Every bomb dodger that had a shelter scurried away as everyone else was left to fight. Some of these refuges were deep in mountains, others were directly underground, and some were even hidden under the sea. There was also an old legend about a certain group of people who had a shelter on the moon, but it was all bullshit. Soon enough, Europe, North and South America, Africa, Asia, and the Middle East all shared similar problems. Amidst the war, the radiation poisoning, and a severe lack of resources, they had nowhere left to turn. Some other major nations managed to make it over the pond in those first couple of weeks. A few planes packed full of their best and brightest arrived early on, but it was mostly boats hitting our shores. With every major city in ruin, they all staked a claim and resumed pissing each other off with threats and violence. Meanwhile, at around the same time in the far south, the Chinese had successfully occupied the island of Tasmania. Except that's all they ever did. They were never heard from again, not on that day or any day since. Rumor has it that they accidentally managed to kill themselves with some sort of weapon that they were able to bring with them. 2 weeks after their occupation, a strange blue mist started creeping over the strait. Locals on the mainland jokingly referred to it as the Chinese sea breeze. Unfortunately for those people, and anyone else who gave it a sniff, they all wound up dead or horribly disfigured, as did anything else that breathed it in or swam through it. It even started to eat into the trees and buildings. Soon enough, that shit spread through most of Victoria, and that's when our real problems began. Native wildlife started ingesting infected food and water. They were riddled with disfigurements and deformities, as was any offspring. Some animals got bigger, others smaller. Some were altogether resistant, particularly birds, but it's rare. It spawned all kinds of shit. The one thing all these animals had now had in common was their extreme aggression. As time went on, they only got bigger and meaner, and they multiplied all over the place. The mist turned out to be a gas they ended up calling CN-189. Don't ask me what it means, I have no clue. Nobody has been able to get near the island where it originated. You can't go by water or air as there's a constant fog that eventually eats through everything. The Russians wanted to drop a bomb on it at one point. Thankfully, they were considered. It might have done more harm than good. A couple of years later, some imbecile in Nimbum was able to recreate and mix the gas with the recreational drugs. It is what's now referred to as nimbine gas. It's highly addictive. They get high off of it to the point of their skin turns blue. The deformities are pretty gross, but nowhere near as bad as if you get a hit of the real stuff. Eventually their brains rot away and they become mindless and violent. The next high is all they care about at that point. It also has beneficial properties in the manufacturing industry, I've been led to believe, but it's highly controlled. From the day the mist had been let loose, the country was fucked. It would have been far easier to get back to the way things were if just a few bombs had dropped. Coastlines are about the only safe places left these days. And the funny thing is, without the Russians, we'd all be buggered if we were left to fight these things on our own. How's that? You feel informed? We're just getting started. Okay, well, we're not going to read all of this, but we will get back to it. And I'll probably read some of this as we go. Yeah, okay, now it's talking about some of the local areas, front lines. This is an interesting read, though. Okay, excellent. So that book has quite a lot of information in it that we'll have to come back to another time.
It's a cow.
It's a cow.
Are those my clothes in there?
Oh, nice.
Everything looks and smells so fresh out here.
See if there's anything else I can do. Well, this. Oh, I didn't even see that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so it looks like we've done everything else on this little area here. I've opened up the to-do list, and we need to go talk to Ned and head out for the day. This is Ned right here. Head out. Let's go.
You want to head out?
Ready when you are.
So, you're a bomb dodger, are you? Well, you got a lot to learn. Let's start with this.
Where are the wheels?
What a beauty.
You might want to put that seatbelt on. So, what is it you want to do with yourself now that you're free?
I don't know, really. Honestly, I spent most of my time worrying about what'll be waiting for me out here.
No goals or ambitions?
It'd be nice to just settle somewhere, you know? Somewhere with a lot of noise and a lot of people. How about you fellas? What are you doing with yourselves?
Your little book there. Turn to the chapter on cities.
See that one?
Sepora?
Where people are free to do what they want, when they want, and without these Russian bastards breathing down our necks.
But it's a long way away. Hard to reach, and they won't just let anyone inside.
Hopefully that'll all change after today.
What do you mean?
Prove that you're one of us, and I'll tell you.
Here we are.
See that house just past that windmill over there? I want you to take this. Go down there, go into the basement, and bring back a small red safe. Shouldn't be too heavy. Just give us a yell when you're finished, and I'll help you bring it back.
Okay, and who's inside?
A few shit kickers. Nobody you need to worry about. Do what you like with them.
Right, and how do you know there's a safe in the basement, or that this is the right place, or
Because we beat it out of one of the drop kicks that used to live there. Now get going. It'll be dark soon.
He snuck up as quietly as he could.
Well, this is a bit violent, but let's use the screwdriver. Oh my god. Okay. Let's take the cricket bat. Or not.
It's been 2 days now. How many fucking times are you gonna fucking ask? I don't fucking know. He probably took off to the slappers tent again. You know what he's like.
These fellas sounded like some well-mannered individuals.
Let's get the SMG.
Hey, no. Wait. What do you need? I bet I can help.
A home-cooked meal. Must have tasted incredible after eating that canned shit day after day.
The box you're looking for, it's through there, down the stairs.
Yeah? And how do I get inside?
Press the button behind you.
What button?
Uh-huh.
Thought you fucking had me, didn't ya? You're not so smart now.
Give him some room. He's today's entertainment. I reckon I know why you're here. And I'll tell you what, if you win at my little game, I'll let you see what's inside before I feed you to the pigs.
Let's use the grenade on the wall.
Get out of the fucking way!
What are you doing, you mad bastard?
You alright down there?
2 seconds. I'll be right up.
Once we get back to the others, we'll crack it open and see if everything's there.
What is that?
What's what? Shit. It's part of a patrol. If it sees or catches up with us, we're done. Well, it's your day, big fella. What do you want to do?
Let's shoot it down with the impact.
I swiped this from your shack before we left. If it works, we should be able to shoot it out of the sky.
Good idea. But don't shoot unless it actually sees us. I'll head straight for the bush.
Мишка 152, контакт на 275, 4 километра, скорость неизвестна. Объект использует технологию парения. Прием.
Принято, на вашей позиции наземный хвост не замечено. Стрельба разрешается.
Вас понял, атакую цель.
Don't you bloody fire! What are you waiting for? Shoot the fucking thing!
Haha, bullseye.
Nice.
Well, the engine's shot. Literally. We're gonna have to walk it. Let's get off the road and find a place to sleep.
On that very same night, not too far away, some hounds were put on the scent.
How long ago was it taken?
Roughly 24 hours ago.
The evidence is probably contaminated by now. Excuse me for asking, sir, but why are we here? Attacks and theft are common in these parts. Before I even examine the evidence, I can tell at least one person is injured. And the locals are more than
Enough.
capable...
We don't have time for questions. Why we are here is not a concern for either of us. You are to examine the area and establish a trail for us to follow. This task has been given the highest priority. I await your report.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it looks like we're now playing different
There
characters.
is nothing to report.
Nothing to report. Let's check out the vehicle.
It is the front door to the vehicle. The door was left open. The vehicle must have crashed at some stage, but not here. There are no fragments of an impact nearby. There is little value in this now. Perfect. It matches the blood sample I was given from the train. It appears they headed off in the direction of the blood trail.
You think?
But for how long?
This person is a genius.
Blood. The wheel looks to be intact.
Okay. Thank you for that information.
The vehicle traveled to this area from the east. At low speed, it seems. The shots seem to have narrowly missed the driver. More blood. It's from another person. There were 2 people in this vehicle. I believe I have all I need to make a report. I have concluded my investigation.
What is your report?
The blood inside of the vehicle is a match for the sample found on the train. Additionally, another sample was found on the passenger seat, indicating there was more than one person inside. The sample has finished processing. It is a match for a deserter. A female, aged 33, an engineer.
Never mind that. What else?
Nothing else worth mentioning.
Then it is safe to assume that the firearm resting on the rear seat wasn't worth investigating?
Firearm? No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I will go back and...
We wasted enough time. The blood is a match. Perhaps you can do a better job of following the trail than you did here.
Well then. Incompetence much? Thanks so much for joining me today. We will continue this, and we will see you in the next one.